In the mist-laden forests and winding mountain paths of Japan, there lies a realm where reality blurs into legend. This is Yokai Road, a place steeped in centuries of mysterious tales and whispered encounters with beings that defy explanation. Yokai, supernatural creatures from Japanese folklore, inhabit this enigmatic landscape, each with their own curious stories that have woven themselves into the cultural fabric of the nation. To step onto Yokai Road is to enter a world where the boundaries between the natural and the supernatural are thin, where monsters of myth seem to lurk just beyond sight. These entities range from mischievous and playful to ominous and dangerous. Some are spirits of the dead, others shape-shifting animals, and still more appear as grotesque hybrids or eerie forms that defy categorization. The diversity of yokai reflects the complex relationship the Japanese people have with nature, spirituality, and the unknown. Far from being mere monsters, yokai often embody the fears, hopes, and moral lessons of the communities that tell their stories. Local legends suggest that Yokai Road is a hotspot for sightings and strange happenings. Villages along this route have long passed down tales describing eerie figures glimpsed in the shadows or mysterious sounds echoing through the night. In some versions, Yokai Road is said to be a kind of threshold, a place where spirits can cross into our world or where everyday humans might catch a fleeting glimpse of something beyond comprehension. While no concrete evidence has ever confirmed these claims, the stories persist, fueled by generations of oral tradition and the vivid imaginations of those who live there. These legends are not confined to the realm of superstition. Over time, yokai stories have deeply influenced Japanese art, literature, and even modern media. From the haunting illustrations of Edo period artists like Toriyama Sekian to contemporary anime and films that reimagine yokai for new audiences, these creatures continue to captivate and inspire. Their presence is a testament to Japan's enduring fascination with the mysterious and the magical, a way to explore the world's strange aspects through storytelling. For many, the allure of yokai lies in their ambiguity. They are neither wholly evil nor entirely benign. They exist in a liminal space that challenges simple definitions. Sometimes playful tricksters, sometimes harbingers of misfortune, yokai mirror the unpredictable forces of nature itself. This dual nature allows them to serve as metaphors for human fears and curiosities. Could a sudden chill on a quiet path or a fleeting shadow in the corner of one's eye be the touch of a yokai? A reminder that there is more to the world than meets the eye? As we journey down Yokai Road, we will delve into these ancient tales, unveiling the origins and meanings behind some of Japan's most enigmatic monsters. Whether you come as a skeptic or a believer, the legends of yokai invite you to look beyond the ordinary and explore a realm where myth and reality intertwine. In doing so, we might discover not only the stories themselves, but also the cultural heartbeat of a land where the supernatural is never far away. Traveling along Yokai Road, echoes of ancient stories resonate through local villages, where historical references and artistic depictions of yokai intertwine with everyday life. Many of these tales are passed down through generations as part of regional folklore, each variation shaped by the unique customs and natural landscapes of the community. For example, the kappa, water creatures known for their mischievous and sometimes dangerous behavior, are frequently associated with creeks and ponds near rural settlements along the route. Local legends often describe kappa as guardians of waterways, but also as tricksters who might drag unsuspecting victims beneath the surface. While these stories serve as cautionary tales to warn children away from treacherous waters, they also reflect a deeper respect and wariness of nature's unpredictable forces. Artistic representations from the Edo period provide another window into how these yokai were perceived. Artists like Toriyama Sekian created detailed catalogs of supernatural beings, blending folk imagery with creative interpretation. His illustrations helped solidify the visual identity of many yokai, embedding certain forms and behaviors into cultural memory. These images were not merely for entertainment. They functioned as a means to communicate complex ideas about the unseen world. Through sumi-e ink paintings and woodblock prints, yokai took on shapes that reflected people's fears, hopes, and the mysteries of their environment. In turn, these visuals influenced later storytellers, ensuring that the legends evolved while retaining their essential spirit. Along the same path, there are tales of the Magina, shape-shifting creatures that could appear as faceless strangers or wolves. Stories describe encounters where travelers suddenly found themselves face to face with these eerie beings, often in moments of isolation. Such accounts blur the line between folklore and rumor, with locals sometimes sharing their own experiences, still unsure whether they witnessed a supernatural being or a trick of the mind. These ambiguous reports highlight how yokai legends act as interpretative frameworks for inexplicable phenomena, like sudden mists, strange noises, or unnatural footprints found near the road. Some folklorists suggest that yokai stories evolved as ways to explain natural occurrences that early communities couldn't understand. Earthquakes, disease outbreaks, strange animal behavior, and inexplicable lights in the forest might all have been attributed to the presence or displeasure of yokai. This pattern is common in many cultures where the unknown is personified or given narrative form, helping people cope with uncertainty. In this sense, the legends become a bridge between the observable world and the mysteries that evade scientific explanation. It is also worth noting the role of oral tradition in keeping these stories alive and fluid. Unlike written histories, these narratives shift over time and geography, with each teller adding their own nuances. What begins as a straightforward cautionary tale might grow into a complex story of spirits and moral lessons. The result is a rich tapestry of overlapping myths and rumors that resist a single definitive account. Whether these accounts reflect genuine encounters with the supernatural or psychological responses to the unknown, yokai legends along this road continue to enchant and perplex. Today, the tales of yokai still resonate far beyond the remote villages along Yokai Road. Their presence, woven into Japan's cultural consciousness, continues to inspire creativity and curiosity in countless forms. From best-selling novels and popular manga to blockbuster films and video games, yokai inhabit a modern landscape that constantly reimagines them for new audiences. Yet, despite this widespread fascination, it remains important to remember that yokai exist primarily as elements of folklore and legend, unresolved stories that have never been substantiated by scientific evidence. This ambiguity, rather than diminishing their significance, is part of their enduring power. The mystery surrounding yokai speaks to a universal human desire to explore what lies beyond the seen and known. In contemporary Japan, yokai are more than just nostalgic relics. They appear in urban spaces, too. Festivals celebrating yokai attract visitors eager to connect with tradition, while art installations and themed cafes immerse people in a world where the supernatural lingers just beneath the surface. Even technology joins the mix. Augmented reality apps invite users to seek out yokai in their own neighborhoods, blending ancient myth with cutting-edge innovation. This intersection of past and present highlights how the stories have evolved, adapting to new mediums while preserving their essential charm. The influence of yokai transcends cultural boundaries. As elements of Japanese folklore have gained international popularity, they have sparked a global interest in mysterious creatures from other cultures as well, fostering a broader appreciation for myths that address the unknown. Scholars and enthusiasts often point to the open-ended nature of yokai stories as a key reason for their lasting appeal. Unlike strictly defined myths or canonical tales, yokai legends are fluid and multifaceted, allowing room for personal interpretation and imaginative expansion. This flexibility invites each generation to find new meanings and lessons, ensuring that the legends remain alive and relevant. At their core, yokai embody the tension between what is visible and what lies hidden. The human fascination with shadows, whispers, and the unexplainable. While there may never be concrete proof of their physical existence, the stories themselves wield a tangible influence. They shape cultural identity, evoke emotional responses, and encourage us to consider the mysteries that still elude explanation. The unresolved nature of these legends keeps the door open to wonder, reminding us that some questions are more meaningful when left unanswered. Ultimately, the power of yokai legends lies not in documentation or verification, but in their ability to spark imagination. They invite us to explore a world where reality blends seamlessly with fantasy, where the enigmatic coexists with the everyday. Whether encountered through an ancient folk tale, a flicker of movement in the forest, or a modern retelling, yokai persist as symbols of mystery and possibility. Their stories remind us that in a world often defined by certainty, there remains a place for the unexplained, a threshold like Yokai Road itself, where curiosity and belief intersect, and where the shadows continue to whisper their secrets.